Previously on Another Dumb Show.
He might get suspended for 2 seasons now.
Okay.
Because of this settlement, the NFL is going to go, oh, that's an admittance of guilt, essentially.
No.
So
no.
But in the NFL's eyes, in the court of public opinion, Larry, this is an admittance of guilt.
But it's the court of public opinion that is the media, and I think
and 844 hit Dom. That's 844-448-38. You're good. 844-448-362-38. Oh my fucking god. Too much beer already. 844 hit Dom. That's 844-448-3862. Let us know what you think about DeShaun Watson, because when we got this guy here, when it turned out like we signed that shit, I put a big "let's fucking go" on Twitter tweet.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm still ready to go. He ready to go.
So pumped. But no, then all these it just drip after drip after drip after drip. And like suddenly, and I don't know how far, I don't even remember how many allegations there were at that point. But dude, now with the 66 women he's getting in 17 months, all this stuff. I mean, what? The Browns.
Where did that number 66 come from, though?
I don't remember exactly where it came from.
Was that in the grand jury testimony? Is that where that number came from?
I believe that was from the New York Times report, but I don't know what her source was. I can't remember the name of the because there's been a New York Times reporter who has been just making DeShaun Watson's life a living hell, and God love her because that's her job, and that's if all this is true, then he should have his fucking ass handed to him. So now where are we at? Yeah, I said if. All these there are allegations for sure. So that leaves us now, the Browns, and it's so funny because I always used to talk about the Browns they would drive me nuts because they just didn't move with the rest of the league as far as making moves, right? Like they're always just never like other league teams are making trades or making this or doing that or whatever.
The Browns steadfast. They stayed the course?
They're just boring. They weren't making big trades. They weren't making big, huge free agent moves, things like that. I mean, nobody wanted to come here. It's because we suck so bad, obviously. Having said that, damn it. Oh, stop saying that. I'm distracted because you're chatting in the chat, and I'm seeing you chat in the chat. I don't know why you're chatting. Why are you talking to them and not me? I don't understand it.
I just had to answer a question.
I'm trying to talk to you, but I'm watching.
I've been talking to you the whole time. I've been talking the whole time.
You got two. You got to pick one or the other.
I've been talking the whole time.
The chat's fine. And by the way, I appreciate that you guys are talking about the other show in the chat. If you could concentrate on what we're fucking talking about, that'd be great. Tammy Fake especially.
I've been talking to you the whole time.
I don't give a shit about what's going on with you know who or his house or any of that shit. If you want to call and talk about it, that's great. Don't just do the chat. It's fucking stupid. It's gonna annoy me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's actually already annoying the fuck out of me.
You cut me off when I was trying to tell you my thought, and I was listening to you.
I know. I can just tell you're not paying attention sometimes.
But I'm listening to you. I don't know. Okay.
Hi, you're on Another Dumb Show.
Hi,
Perfect.
Is it me?
That's exactly what I'm looking for. Yes, who's this?
Hi, Dom. This is Julie. I've talked to you on Instagram before. I'm the one who has a daughter that has the same name as your cat, Alani.
Oh, hi, Julie. That's a great name for your cat. I wish I could say I picked it, but I didn't. So, what's up, Julie? Julie, right? What can I do for you?
Yeah, hi. I just wanted to say I'm so excited about the show. I'm so happy to hear you again. And I wanted to know if you're planning on doing any other meetups. I just finished work, so if you talked about it already, I might have missed it. But I'm in Rochester, so I want a little heads up so I can come out and meet you. I
will give you guys definitely a heads up. I have another email from a guy who said he has plans to come here from Rochester sometime next month. So I would love to do one sooner than that, but I don't want to put the cart before the horse here, guys. I'd like to focus on the show and the content versus all the other kind of ancillary stuff. So I feel like a little bit is getting bogged down in some of that kind of stuff. And I want to kind of focus on what we're doing between the 2 hours here and not what's happening in the time after that. Not that the meetups aren't fun and the merch and all that stuff, but I think if we're going to continue to have success here, it's going to have to be beyond just doing the, talking about meetups and chat and stuff like that. But having said that, Julie,
you had to throw chat in there.
God damn it. I know I did it on purpose. Come on. I just said, having said that, I need a shock button for every time I say that. Now, Julie, we will do more meetups, and I will do more in the future because we obviously have to give a little bit of extra notice for Larry's wife.
She ain't got no wait. She ain't got nothing to do with
She was
this.
so pissed because I'm telling you, on the phone the other day, it was like, oh yeah, baby, it was Dumb's fault. It was yeah, baby, yeah.
You
it
gonna
was
be
Dumb's
mad
fault. It
at
was
me?
it was
You mad at me about
impromptu.
the chat?
It
You
was
gonna bring my wife
impromptu.
into it?
No, I'm not mad about anything. I'm just telling you. No, moving forward, Julie, we will definitely be doing more meetups. Where are you? How much notice do you think you need for a meetup from Rochester?
Oh, probably just like a week. If I knew if you're gonna do it on like a Friday or something, I knew a week ahead, I'd definitely be able to get out there.
Perfect. Well, that's cool. I would appreciate you'd even consider to come 5 minutes here, let alone 5 hours to come hang out.
I've been an RC fan since 2006. You were always one of my favorites. I'm honestly I'm so excited to have you back. It gives me something to look forward to after work. You make people happy, Dom, and it's good to see you happy. I'm just so excited to have you back on.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's good to be back on, and it's good to be doing things. And again, I love the interactivity. I didn't mean to be a snot about meetups and stuff. I want us to focus on doing actual shows and stuff like that, and all that kind of ancillary stuff is that's the perks. You know what I'm saying? That's the perks. So, hi, you're on another dumb show.
Hey, this might be a little off topic. I just wanted to give my vote. I think you should bring your daughter and her boyfriend or husband on.
Ooh.
I think it'll be funny and you'll get something interesting out of it.
See, that was a conversation going on in the chat.
Okay, that's
just
fine.
saying.
Well, that's you. What you should have texted when you were chatting back and forth with them. Your answer should have been, "Call the show." That would have been
You keep
my
saying
reply.
it, and I keep putting the number up. I'm doing that
Okay.
job.
Wow.
You're telling him to do it. He called the show. He called the show.
Boy, he doesn't take constructive criticism very well. Who is this, by the way?
Later, dude.
Ah, I got me, son of a bitch. No, I don't think it would be a bad idea to have them on. I guess we could do that. I just don't want to dig into all their. I won't be able to help myself, but to dig into all their stuff and all their whatever. Oh, speaking of that,
Am I supposed to put you back on what I'm supposed to do here?
I talked to my dad. I would just roll with the show and stop going back to
You
what I
said
said
with that.
10 minutes ago.
Okay.
How about that? How about you just move
Okay,
past
keep going.
it and accept
Keep
it?
going.
Having said that, God fucking damn it. I talked to my dad earlier, and one of the things he said to me was that he finally started watching the show. And when he started watching the show, one of the things he missed was the origin story of I felt the earth move. And when I had to finally come clean to my dad and admit to him that I had put a bug in his room for about 1.5 years during my teenage years.
He really didn't know?
He had no idea. He had
Never heard the story
to this
before.
day had not heard the story. I'd never told them nothing. And I told him, and he laughed out loud, and he said, "You clever little dirty dog." And so it made me feel good because my dad called me clever. So that was nice.
Record it? Did you record it?
I don't know. I don't know if my phone. I used to have it set to record phone calls, but it was bogging down. I didn't realize it was actually set to do that, and it was just all of a sudden my phone was completely full of all the memory was gone because I was recording phone calls and not realizing it. CYX is saying Larry was fixing sounds and stuff. Stop yelling.
Oh,
at him,
you're
Don.
reading the chat. Look at you reading the chat.
Well, yeah, I'm supposed to read the chat. I'm not typing back and forth with them.
I need something stronger.
But so back to I've driven Larry to drink hard. But back to DeShaun Watson. I honestly don't know what to do with the Browns at this point because, like I said, they were so goddamn boring and stagnant for so long. Then they make the biggest move, arguably, in the history of the NFL with the biggest contract, with the biggest name. Okay, I'm back. I thought we froze for a sec. But no, the biggest contract, guaranteed contract, one of the biggest names available at the time. And we never make those moves. We never do that kind of stuff. And now we finally make the big move. And it's for a guy with 24 sexual harassment cases against him.
But you don't think our big move was already like OBJ? Like we were already in that echelon of making big moves.
That was kind of a big move. I'll give you that. I guess that we were on the track to start making big moves, but this was one of the biggest moves. Well, I guess you're right.
Even when he was up and people knew like he was going to get moved, we were in the conversation because it was like, hey, how much worse can they get?
All before all that. Like way before all that. You know what I mean? Like, all just boring. When like every big, going back to Reggie White, that's where it all started for me. When Reggie White was like the biggest damn free agent in the world, and we were on the cover of Sports Illustrated with our little the little jerseys were all. Do you remember that cover?
I
of
thought
Sports
you were gonna say
Illustrated.
a little helmet. That's what it
No,
was.
on the cover of Sports Illustrated is a picture of him and then little cutouts of the different jerseys of the team he'd go to. And we were one of them, and I was just so excited that that's what was going to happen, and we might end up getting him, and then we didn't get him, and everything started going down. So I don't know what to do from there. We just kind of never really grew out of that, and then we did grow out of it, and ended up with a guy who's not going to play for 2 fucking years. So very disappointed. Tony's saying DeShaun Watson made a huge gamble, and it looks like it's going to pay off. Yeah, I guess. But
I mean, he does got the money, right?
It just sucks that we're now like Boomsicle said, it is the most Browns thing ever. It's truly one of the most Browns thing ever. It's just like a.
Here's that cover that you were talking about.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
good job. See what happens when you're not chatting.
You fucker! You know what?
Hi, you're on another dumb show. Who's this?
Hey, Dom, it's Tammy Fake.
Hi, Tammy Fake. How are you?
Here we go with.
Sorry for being a doo-doo head in the chat.
It's okay. It's all right. I just would prefer if you were going to bring things up that you did it on the show and not in the chat because the
Yeah,
chat
I got
part
confused.
of the show.
I got confused yesterday.
No, just like today when you're just like when you jumped on and you were talking about like you mentioned other things were happening. You just call and say those things. I'd rather you just call and say them, and then we'll, it's more fun. So, okay, that's it.
I'm supposed to tell you call the show. Call the show.
Well, I think I've said it enough times, but I meant if somebody's specifically asking you a question and you're starting to interact back and forth with them, I would prefer if you just said, you know what, why don't you call in and ask?
You wanted George to call back with his question? No, okay. Never mind.
I think you understand. What I'm saying.
I'm out.